Jersey, baby, 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 baby. And you're not.
Back your hips up, down, up, down.
We're from Jersey, baby. From Jersey, baby. We're from Jersey, baby. We're from Jersey, baby. Baby, 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 and you're not.
If you sell pussy, you're gonna be out of business soon, because these motherfuckers finna start fucking robots. And they can program the robot to shut the fuck up and not say shit. They about to start fucking AI, bitches. It's gonna be build a bitch, build a bot bitch, like build a bear, but you building bitches. Custom pussy. You could have a black pussy with an Asian face and Puerto Rican titties.
Guys, I need you to be the judge. I'm betting your mom $100 that she cannot land all 5 slaps.
I always win.
Up high. Down low. Side. Side again. Forehead.
I'm American and I'm Muslim. I prefer my apple pie a la mode. A la mode? But I do love Allah. Allah money, I'm about to save New Yorkers. Some people secretly think I'm a terrorist. Don't worry, I'm not going to have a midlife ISIS. I wanted to be mayor of New York for so long. Longer than Marco Rubio's ears. You know, Donald Trump was pretty mean to my mom. I said, hey, that's my mom, Donnie. That is my mom, Donnie. People ask me what my favorite meat is at the challah cart. Everyone's different. Mine is lamb. Mine is lamb. You know, my dad's name is Mahmood. And when I was growing up, I hated doing chores. I hated them. It always depended on Mahmood. Always depended on Mahmood. Your flashlight's on. No, that's okay. I don't mind. I don't want you to waste your battery. I'm a socialist. Good news is I've already filled more holes than Shia LaBeouf. Free buses and Palestine. Zoran. Zoran.
As the Senior Vice President, Regional Director of Global Customer Relations, I'd like to say thank you to all our customers. We know it got a little ghetto at times, but now you gotta overpay at Delta, motherfuckers. You didn't want to pay for seat upgrades and extra bags? Were the peanuts too expensive? How much do you think they're gonna charge you now, idiot?
I got a question cause I really need to know. Do you ever get tired of being a bitch ass liberal? Oh, ass liberal. A pussy ass liberal. Oh, pussy ass liberal. Do you get tired? Do you get tired? Do you get tired? Do you get tired? You was a lame ass liberal. Oh, weak ass liberal. A weak ass liberal. Oh.
Joe, you fell asleep at the UN on camera, front row, mouth open.
I was resting my eyes, Jack. It's a technique, very advanced. Military guys do it. Corn Pop taught me.
Corn Pop taught you to snore in front of 40 world leaders?
That wasn't snoring. That was breathing with authority.
That's burrito. Pretty sweet. What the fuck was that? That's pretty good. I think it's a little bit sweet for a wine. It's not really my taste, but don't do that next time.
The Boomer Bunker is recorded live in front of an online audience.
You think your stupid little podcast or your little TV show is going to change the world like hell it is?
I'm going to start a podcast that has no focus, and it'll take up an inordinate amount of time.
Hey, welcome into the Boomer Bunker, episode 411 of the Boomer Bunker. You know what that was? That back in the day, that was information. I am one of your hosts, John Jamingo, and alongside with me, the gagging Duchess.
I was not expecting that. It just
and quietly lurking in the background, the Duke of Drops. It's Professor Mike, Producer Mike.
Tu madre es una punta.
Okay. I don't know what that said.
I think I know what that said. Is that? I don't speak Spanish, but I know it. Was it punta? It's madre punta. Is that his mom's a whore? Someone's mom's a whore.
Maybe I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know much Spanish. Someone will have to help me out there.
It is correct.
So before,
right before,
okay.
There you go. Boomer Bob says your mother is a
cunt. Okay.
Rhymes with bunt. There you go.
Right. Hey, Duchess, before we got a lot to get to today. So before we do that, why don't you tell everybody where they can find our stuff?
Oh, you can find us on social media. You can leave a voice message at boomerbunker.com/voicemail. You can also send a text or leave a voice message by calling or texting 856-477-1935. You can join our Discord and chat with us and all the other bunker dwellers. Find all of our links at boomerbunker.com. And that's how you can follow us on all of our socials. And if you'd like to support the show, hit up boomerbunker.com/support and toss a few bucks in the kitty.
Okay, no cat sound. All right. So
how you feeling?
There we go. Last episode, I ate a day-old Whopper. And my goodness, the response I got. People were texting me, "Are you okay? How did you make out the next day?" I was fine. I was 100% fine. It was no problem. Who knew that for me to get interaction with my audience, all I had to do was eat spoiled food. So next up, undercooked chicken.
Oh, no. Don't do that. It's medium rare.
Yeah, there's no such thing as medium rare chicken.
I know. It's disgusting.
Also, breaking news, Cody was always running his mouth how he could beat me in poker. We played last night, 3 matches, heads up. Poker matches for $20 a match, and I beat him 2 out of 3 times. 2 out of 3 times. So
2 out of 3.
There you go, 2 out of 3. I should have had them all 3, but I got cocky and he got lucky. I got cocky and he got lucky, but that's okay.
That's all right. It's all right. He has a little taste of victory, but
yeah,
Daddy Jamingo snatched it away from him.
I snatched it right away from him.
Yeah, like Meatloaf said, 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3 ain't bad. I got lucky. I didn't get lucky. Trust me, Cody. You're a book of tells. You are. I got your game
I know.
down.
I would never play poker.
I got your game
no
down.
Way.
The only reason that he won the second game was because we got it all in, and I think he hit a 2-outer on a river to basically we were almost. But that's all right.
So Samantha says, "Well, now you got to play the best, John."
I'll take you on.
Sounds like a challenge.
If you taught Cody, it shouldn't be a problem.
Oh, here we go. But John, I played all the games differently on purpose.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you think you did. You didn't.
I did it on purpose.
Hey, quick question. Are you a fan of the Kentucky Derby? Do you like
I watch it. I literally turn it on about a half hour before it starts. And I listen to I don't even know the horses. I literally see the horses like as they list them.
Right.
And I'm like, that name sounds cool. So, of course, the one I liked, Big White, who's a big black horse, got scratched at the last minute. So, stupid horse. He's the one that reared up and fell over like a big dummy.
I didn't watch it. I don't watch it. I know everybody gets excited
spoiler.
about it.
No, if you haven't seen it by now.
Well, the horse that won had for the very first time, had a female trainer.
Right.
And I'm like, okay. I mean, I don't understand why that's a big deal.
I think it's a tough business to be in overall. Like the horse world is a very difficult, very challenging, tons of money. Things are just flowing all the time. So I think for a woman to break into it, I think that's not a bad thing. I mean, clearly on skill or on pure luck, because that horse fucking came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
And he got bumped when he got out of the gate.
Right.
So,
I mean, the horse was amazing, but you make it sound like I can understand the jockey being the first woman jockey to win.
I guess.
Or,
yeah.
The first,
I don't know. I think it's just a notable thing that it's the first time there was a...
Is it?
Clearly it is. So, I mean, nobody's making a big deal, of a big deal out of it.
What if she cleaned the shit in the stall? It's the first time that a woman that cleans the shit in the stall.
You had a daughter who rode. They shovel shit all the time.
I get it. I get that part of it. But I mean, what did she do? Like the horse did all the work. The jockey did all the work. What did the trainer do?
They trained the horse.
Do you think the trainer
told it how to run? Do you think the horse just gets up and gallops and wins and that's
Pretty
it?
much.
They don't. Okay.
Yeah, right. That's how it works.
Sure.
It's a horse. How much training does it take? I mean,
how much experience
the jockey,
do you have training horses?
I don't know. But anyhow,
here we go. Shane McShane. Hey, can we celebrate? She isn't identifying as a woman and was a woman.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, well, that's okay. I'll give you that. So thank you, Shane.
Now, don't get me wrong. I can understand her cheering because it's our horse and all.
It was exciting.
It was
exciting.
So happy.
I think she almost faints at one point.
I mean, this horse came from way back.
He was so far back.
A horse is a
he was
horse,
the
of course,
second to last.
And no one can talk to a horse, of course. That is, of course, unless the horse is the famous Mr. Ed.
Yeah.
Well, he was the second furthest out, and he came and got bumped on the way out and made it inside and up. Like, that's incredible. So.
The lady next to her must have bet on a different horse because she's just sitting there with saying nothing.
I think people have no idea. I think she grayed out a minute there. Good for her. Whatever.
She's the first female trainer. She didn't do shit. She sat in the stand.
So how many Kentucky Derbies have there been?
Beats
Are you
me.
aware?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I
Well,
really...
meaning they're all male trainers. So she finally there's a female who did it.
No, woman, here is Roar.
Okay. Why can't you be happy that she still accomplished something?
You know what? She's a trainer of a horse. Her being a woman means nothing. It has nothing to do
all the
with
other the male horse trainers, it doesn't matter either.
Nope, they're just trainers. That's all.
All right. Well, I'm glad you've determined that.
I have.
So, right.
Tell me. It's. What's
I
the
don't give a
difference?
fuck about this.
Oh, now you don't give a fuck.
No, I don't watch. I don't play the ponies. I don't know anything about the ponies. I turn it on. I'm like, ooh, brown horse, brown horse, brown horse, black horse, brown horse, brown horse, run fast. That's all I got.
There you go. There you go.
Okay.
So why is it such a big deal? Oh my God! It's the very
Probably
first
because
woman
there's
trainer.
never been one. It's a tight group to get into. So good for her. She accomplished. She managed to train it. Other horses who have made it so far have had male trainers. They've been celebrated for training
She
winners.
got up and fed it and watered it and cleaned its shit up and took it out to the
No,
thing
she
and let it run around the track.
Yes, they
Yay.
do. They just go out and prance about as they do. You're right.
Yeah.
That's how they train horses.
Yep.
You're so stupid.
Pretty much.
Okay. All right.
I don't get it. It's like, oh my God, the first woman to do this, the first woman to do that. You know, nothing for nothing. But
It is nothing for you.
It's like when women are, they get all uppity and they want to be paid the same as men for sports, and I came up with this today. I would like to see the WNBA All-Stars take on the last place team in the NBA.
What?
I would like to see them play a game and see how that worked out. And listen, you can have a
What does
mercy
that have
rule.
to do with anything?
Well, I mean, the same thing with the soccer team, the female soccer team. I would like to see the female soccer team play the men's soccer team and see how fast it takes the men to score 10 goals.
Well, I understand that you are very gleeful about the fact that men stomp women in sports. So I don't understand what that has to do with the Kentucky Derby.
Again, that's why there is women's sports. But don't sit there and tell me that women should be paid the same as men in sports when they're, it's like it would be like the Little League team wanting to be paid the same as the New York Yankees.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So what sports are you comparing? You're comparing women's soccer to men's soccer.
Right.
Okay. So clearly there's
What other ones you want to compare?
Well, do you want me to finish the sentence or do
Go
you
ahead.
want to just? All right. I'm starting with women's soccer. So you're talking about that there's not as much financial backing because it's not as popular. So I don't know why it's not popular. I don't go to see soccer games either way, so it doesn't matter. Football, whatever you call it. So it's just the popularity of it.
Well,
I
that's
guess.
that's women's fault.
Okay.
If women supported women's sports and went to the games and
If
actually
people
watched them,
supported women,
Why?
it's not
We-
just
men, we don't
why
have to
does
go-
why do I have to go watch women's soccer?
'Cause you're a
but I
woman.
can't go fuck yourself. What a stupid thing
you're
to
a
say.
woman. Why? I don't.
Why
have to
would
go
I
watch
go
what-
to any? I don't watch. I don't go. Why would I go? But just because they're women, I have to go watch a
You
fucking
should
game I
support
don't give a
women's
shit
sports.
about.
You should support women's sports. Why would you?
Okay.
Why?
I don't
that's why
care.
they don't get
Women should
paid.
play in women's sports. Good for them.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying that's why they don't get paid because women don't support them.
I don't. Okay. They don't get paid because there's no financial backing.
Because?
It's because there's no commercial backing
because nobody
behind it.
goes to watch them.
Right. Okay. Well, then they clearly need to do a better fucking job. Why do I have to go watch a game? I don't give a shit.
Well, who's going to
I don't
watch
watch
them?
men's basketball. I don't watch women's basketball. I don't watch men's soccer. I don't watch women's soccer. I don't give
Men's
a
not.
fuck.
Why, we're not going to go watch. The only way we would watch women's basketball is if they were a lot more attractive than they are.
Well, yeah, you guys watch women's powder puff when they're running around in a bra and
No, we don't.
their ass cheeks.
I think that's
really,
dumb,
you don't?
too. No,
Okay.
of course not.
Really?
We have the NFL. We have the NBA. We have the NHL.
Really?
Dean says, I'll watch women's football. Okay, Dean. Well, then tell me the next time you see it. They don't even put it on TV anymore.
I don't know.
Just saying.
Well, I'm sure it's on one of the 16 ESPNs on Ocho, ESPN Ocho or something, the Spanish channel. Well, it's going to be a summer full of men's soccer. So
yeah, I
get used
heard
to that being on your TV.
Okay.
Shane
Shane McShane said, I watch women in lingerie playing football.
Of course they did.
Yeah, of course.
They did.
Bob says
XFL.
these sex FL. There we go.
Right.
All right.
Those
So-
women get financially backed a little more. That's fun.
No, they don't.
You don't think so?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
No.
because you
There's
men don't
nobody
want to
in there.
watch that?
Apparently not. I don't know.
We just had two people up there who just said they watched
Yeah,
it. Three people.
they say that, but they're not watching.
You don't think Bob would turn it on for a few minutes?
Oh,
Or Dean?
No. Dean, yes. Dean. Of course, Dean would.
And Shane McShane?
I don't know about Shane McShane. Maybe. Okay. I don't know enough of Shane McShane's habits yet.
There you go.
Bud Vugger, I'd financially back them all night long. Yeah, not
No,
like that.
you got to read how he wrote it. All
night long.
long.
Okay.
Okay. Dean says they play at the Astroglide Stadium. Okay. I don't know. I don't care either way about women's sports.
That's why women's sports don't make any money because women don't care either way about women's sports.
No, you said women hate other women. I don't hate them. I just don't care.
I never
They're playing
said-
sports I don't give a shit about.
I never said women hate other women. Roll the tape back. Never said that.
Oh, maybe that was Bob in the comments.
Big fan of women's beach ball. women's beach volleyball.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I like that. That I like. I watch that.
Oh, here we
I'd
go.
watch women's volleyball over men's volleyball.
How come?
I don't know.
How come?
Because they actually play pretty well.
They do?
Although if the two women play two men in volleyball, the men would smoke them.
No,
Again,
that's not. But what game would you watch? Would you watch men's volleyball?
If
Or
men's
women's
volleyball, if I had my choice between men's volleyball or women's volleyball, I'd probably watch women's volleyball.
Oh, really? Why is
Yeah,
that?
because
Because
they
they're more
barely wear-
talented.
No, because they're in like a they're like
They're
in
tiny little
thongs.
pants and their
they're in
boobies are
thongs
hanging
and-
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
their boobies are hanging out. Yeah, exactly. Right.
So at least own it correctly.
Okay. Jose says because they've got long, sexy legs and hard bodies. Fuck, I'll admit when I watch women's, why
See,
I
Jose
watch
owns it at
yeah.
least.
Yeah, volleyball ass is nice to watch. See,
And
There
Dean
we go.
gets into this. Oh,
I like to watch women's college softball.
I bet
All
you
right,
do.
you know what? I'm going to say I don't mind watching that either because one thing about women's softball is those broads, they get after it. Like they can play, they dive, they really get into the game. They play women's softball. Those broads play like men. They do.
Gotcha.
I'm just saying. The reason I say that is we got a voicemail from our friend Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
And, whenever a guy says, you know what, I'd like to have some dad jokes, of course, that's sexist. So, I'll let
Who
Lisa
says
explain.
that's sexist? Okay. Go ahead.
I'll let Lisa explain.
Hello, Boomer Bunker hosts. It's Lisa K. I'm especially talking to my bestie, the Duchess. Love you,
Hi, Lisa.
girl. Mhm. Okay, so Jamingo. Of course, he's going to John it up and ask for dad jokes. No, John. Of course, being insensitive to your female listeners and host. Anyway, I digress. But Mother's Day is coming up, so how about a few mom jokes? Yes, John, I know. Get to the point already. Put in the drop, Mike.
All right. Now,
did you run that through the voice filter again?
Oh no, I
Get
did
to
not.
the point already.
Okay.
So, all right, here's the deal. I thought she was joking. I didn't think there was any such thing as mom jokes.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to ChatGPT and I said, hey, I know there's dad jokes, but is there such a thing as mom jokes? And there is. And it kind of shocked me. So, okay. A dad joke is a specific kind of short form humor, usually a pun or a question and answer joke characterized by being wholesome, predictable, and corny. All right. I didn't even know this. There's 4 types of dad jokes. There's the pun humor, mostly rely on wordplay or double meanings. Cleanliness, they are almost always family friendly, safe for all ages. The setup, it's often used as a very simple premise. And the anti-humor, the punchline is so obvious and bad that the humor comes from the teller's delight in his own cheesy wit. All right, so here's some examples. I'm hungry, Dad says. Nice to meet you. Hungry, I'm Dad. The other one is, I'm afraid for the calendar. Its days are numbered. I used to play piano by ear, but now I use my hands. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. See, dad jokes. Mom jokes that's a whole different ball game. So they're more survival one-liners, a shared truth, a mom code, stuff like that. So I said, okay. Yeah, I'm mansplaining women's joke. I never heard of a mom joke before. So I have a couple of them here. I'd like to tell some mom jokes, just to be, I want to be, what's that called? Give equal time.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. My kids asked me what's it like to be a mom, so I woke them up at 3 a.m. to tell them my socks came off. I finally got my mom body. It's basically just a container for lukewarm coffee and anxiety. Where's the other ones I had here? Okay.
There's like 20 of them.
I know. I wanted to pick. I thought I highlighted the best ones. My hobby is putting things in a safe place and then embarking on a 3-year quest to find them. I don't run on coffee. I vibrate on it. I have a can-do attitude and a please don't make me do it energy. I thought I was a cool person. Then I spent 20 minutes explaining to a 3-year-old why we don't eat bubbles. No?
Just fun to let you just tell him.
At first you don't succeed. Try doing it the way mom told you the first time. No?
Well,
my kids' favorite thing to eat for dinner is not that.
Well, these are very relatable jokes, and I think it's more of a snarky, sarcastic. A lot of them are, like you said, they're relatable, but they're sarcastic. So, here you go. A toddler is just a tiny person who can make you lose your mind and your keys in under 30 seconds. So it's like, if you're not a parent, like a lot of these are parent jokes. Like, so you have to kind of at least have had that, and that kind of gets you. But yeah,
My favorite one is silence is golden unless you have kids. Then silence is suspicious. What?
Huh?
Yeah. Silence is suspicious. God damn it.
All right, so
my math doesn't work
suspicious.
Anymore. Yeah, silence is suspicious. So.
You're still fucking it up. Yeah, it's yeah. All right. Well,
I'm just a girl standing in front of a salad wishing it was a donut. All right, so I
don't quit your elevator job, man. Just
okay, so can I try some? Can I try some dad jokes?
Sure.
I'm reading a book on anti-gravity. It's impossible to put down.
Oh my god!
Did you hear about the guy who invented the lifesaver? They say he made a mint. What do you call a fake noodle? An impasta? Why did the stadium get so hot after the game? Because all the fans left. I would tell you a joke about a construction site, but I'm still working on it.
Thank God somebody found it funny.
It's Bruce's laugh.
Here you go. Bob says, ain't drink minimum.
Yeah. I told my doctor that I broke my arm in 2 places. He told me to stop going to those places. All right.
Great segment.
This is why we don't do mom jokes. Lisa.
Yeah, that's why. That's why.
Get to the point already.
All right. Why don't we do
Here you
this?
go. Budbugger's a joke for you. What kind of cell phone do you get?
Subject now.
All right.
What kind of cell phone do you get for a suicidal teen? A Razor? I need the Duchess laugh. Hold on. There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, come on.
Don't drag me into this.
I'm trying to remember who gave. Oh, this. I think Jody B sent this to me, but I was already on this.
I saw. Yeah, we saw. It was in Discord, and he shared it. I think on.
Right.
Jody finds a link, and then he goes around and deposits it in all the Discords.
That's right. Somebody
It's like
use
boop,
this,
boop,
please.
Boop, boop, and on X. So if you haven't seen it in one Discord, you'll find it in another, or
That's
on
okay.
his feed, which is still great. So he's
All
very
right.
generous.
So there are trans-identifying men who freeze tomato sauce into cylinders, then shove it up their backsides so when it melts, they can pretend that they're having their period.
It's disgusting.
This is not a fetish. It's a mental health issue. I kind of agree with this. I understand. Look.
Stop it. Just stop it.
I understand that you want to be a woman. I just lost 2 viewers. 2 viewers saw that and said, I'm out. I understand.
I'm surprised the joke segment didn't keep him. It was riveting. Riveting.
I figured, you know what? I blame myself. I should have had the Duchess laugh when I was telling these jokes. It would have made them funnier.
No.
I'm telling you.
No, because you're going to play it after everyone.
Don't make me go back and do it with the Duchess laugh. I'll go back and tell them. I will.
Why? Why? How many more viewers do you want to lose tonight?
All of them.
We're off to a great fucking start. Happy Monday, folks. All right, so these men, trans women, these men are shoving frozen tomato sauce up their ass because they want to pretend they're shedding menstrual blood, except it's out of their asshole.
Okay. Now,
that's not how it works.
I got questions. Okay. Pads or plugs? Like, okay, they're menstruating. They're tomato straining.
There's an episode title right there. I'm going to write that the fuck down.
Tomato straining.
See, that was a better joke, Jamingo. See, there you go.
They're tomato straining. And so then what? Do they just bleed through their panties? How does this, like, in other words, I need more information. I need to find somebody that actually does this. Or it's just somebody that basically, like, what else could you stick up your ass that would melt out? And
popsicle?
Yeah, but see, that's too cold. Although this is frozen.
These are frozen.
I know.
You can't room temp it and just.
You know what they should do? Just take regular tomato sauce and then poke a hole, like in a pressure thing, and poke a hole in the end of it. Oh, you know what? Okay, I got it.
You know, you do just take a bunch of fucking tomato sauce, slap it in your underwear, and then walk around for an hour in it and see how fun that is.
They gotta have it leaking. Okay, here's what you do. What are those things? Remember those freezy pops you used to put in the freezer and they'd come out and you'd slide them up, and you know what I'm talking
push
about?
Pops. Yeah,
push pops.
The ones in the plastic tubes, right?
Exactly.
With that sharp fucking plastic, they should shove that whole thing up their
okay.
ass.
You know what they do is you take and make that so it's not sharp. And then you put the tomato sauce in there, but you don't freeze it. You just poke a couple holes in it. Then the tomato is to feed the hamster. Sorry. So you poke a hole in it, and then when you jam it up your ass, you can do Kegels with your butt, and you can squeeze out a little bit at a time.
You sound like you gave that a lot of thought.
I did, just now. I think that would work.
I think you should experiment. I mean, if you're eating day-old Whoppers, why not shove something up the keister there?
First of all,
I can't do that.
First of all, I do not want to know what it's like to menstruate. I don't want to know that at all.
Yeah.
That's not my thing. That's, like I said.
It needs to drip out slowly and be fucking messy. That's what it needs to. If you really want to feel like a woman, wear a diaper pad between your legs for 8 hours and have it drip and be gross. That's what it is. That's just, yeah. So Cody says, John, oh wait, put the music on. John, it's a grown man shoving red sauce up their new ginas so they can say, see, I'm a real girl boss. I bleed. And HR won't fire them because they're protected. Again, old story, 5 years plus.
Okay.
Well,
that's not
Jody
true.
shared it with us. So
that's not true, because if
Did I
you
do
go
it
back
right?
to this,
Okay. Not as good as your Cody, but
it says there are trans-identifying men who freeze tomato sauce into cylinders to shove up their backsides, not their vaginas.
well, they're pretending their backsides are their
Right. Yeah. I just
Whatever.
want to make sure that
catch-alls.
I was doing
Whatever they
my actual.
I don't
stories.
get-
My facts were true. It's the backside.
Look, it's not fun. Like, I don't know why all these pretend women want to be like, I want to get my period. No, you don't. It fucking sucks. It's no fun. Think about it. You bleed for 5
you
days
leaking guy.
every month for like 40 fucking years. How is that fun? It's not fucking fun. You know what makes a lot of money? Invest in feminine products.
Right.
There's your money. There's your investment tip, gentlemen.
They want to ride the cotton pony.
The cotton pony. Yeah.
That's what they say.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Oh, here go Bruce says.
Changing the subject now.
Yeah, your vagina.
Vagina. There you go. There's another possible episode title. I don't know if that'll get through, but good times. Oh, here we go. And Bob says Cody just uses pizza rolls up there. Same result. They're smaller. You could probably tuck a few of them in there.
Yeah. You just shoot.
You could be
them
like a
out one
Pez
at time.
dispenser.
Mhm.
You meant pizza Pez dispenser. I'm gonna say that one too.
Pizza Pez dispenser.
Oh, here we go. Imagine being a TSA agent and having to search a vagina and finding a tube of half-frozen Heinz 57. There you go. All right, I grossed out Lorenzo. I'm so proud. And I even got some kudos from Bob.
All right.
Thank you. Every once in a while.
Every once in a while.
Base hit.
Base hit.
It's not a home run, but it's a base hit.
I don't know if you watch Duchess, but Bill Maher.
Baseball.
Bill Maher
Oh, fucking moron.
he had Gavin Newsom on his TV show. Now, Bill Maher and Gavin Newsom, I think, are friends. I do believe they're friends. He used to praise him, and so he finally had him on his show.
Go ahead.
All right, we done with that bit?
I just flashed that up for Bob. Yep, just to let him know I saw it. So
Are we done with that bit?
Okay. So anyhow, Gavin Newsom was on Bill Maher's show, and he was talking about Trump.
Was he smoking weed?
I don't know.
The show, not the
The
podcast.
ABC show or whatever show he's on. I don't
Is he
know.
on
Home HBO,
HBO?
probably. It's got to be HBO because they curse.
He's
a
been
lot.
on there forever. Okay, go ahead.
The absurdity, it's every day. It's a corruption story, the Trump administration. You reference it obliquely in the opening monologue, but let's get serious. He's got 8 or 9 countries. He's done major golf course or development deals. It's meme coins and stable coins. It's a crypto. It's World Liberty Financial. It's getting, a piece of the peace. I mean, this peace board is about getting a piece for Witkoff and for Kushner. You see Donald Trump Jr. in the drone companies, in the mineral companies. You're seeing the kind of corruption. It's not, it's not $60 Bibles. It's not sneakers. It's not $100,000 watches. It's the greatest grift we've ever seen in our lifetime. And that also needs to be called out. We can't allow any of this to be normalized.
Well, he knows about grifting for sure. Where's all the money? Where's all the money everywhere? Gavin.
Okay, so Gavin, what you don't understand is that's what businessmen do. Businessmen
invest.
open businesses, they invest in something, they make money. The reason you don't know that is you've never done that in your entire fucking life. The only thing you've ever run
But the
was
Senate
your
does.
fucking
and
mouth.
Congress, yeah. They invest in all that shit too.
Right. They do the same thing.
That's right.
All right. And when that's not good enough, when you can't game the stock market.
Yep. Hey, Mike.
Hi, Mike. When you can't game the stock market, what you do is then you just pilfer taxpayer money illegally. It's just, you want to talk about a grift. The fact that his pants didn't just burst into flames when he said all that shit.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Was amazing.
Yeah. I don't know how he doesn't burst into flames every single time he opens his mouth. He's a fucking, he's literally the devil. I mean, what a nightmare for California. Can they shovel him? Well, thank God he's done, but who's stepping up? Which we'll get to.
Another communist, I think. I don't know. We're not 100% sure.
I know.
Well, I don't know if Donald Trump watches this, but I'm sure his phone started a buzzing as soon as all this went off. So we got to get into our segment of...
It's time for Trump. Tweets read by Kate. Will Trump be happy or irate? Will it make us laugh or will it be a groaner? Either way, Sparky Toaster will have a raging boner. Have a raging boner.
Yeah, I got to pop that in a new window. Hang on.
It's a long one.
Oh, so many run-on sentences.
Are you frozen? Is this thing frozen? It might be frozen. You know how? There we
No.
go. No, you're not frozen.
Oh, you know what? I put something in front of my screen.
Yeah, when you do that, apparently now StreamYard freezes when you do that. Remember when I did that the other day?
Oh, okay. So hang on. Let me.
Okay.
Tink, I'm sorry to mess with the segment, but
don't you? It's fine.
It's too big. I can't. It's too long.
If I had a dime for every time I heard that, I'd have
God damn it!
a
All
dime.
right, the screen just fucked up. Okay. Oh, fuck it. Jesus. Okay. Sorry. Okay. I hate seeing Fox and other conservative outlets constantly making low-rated Bill Maher relevant as it pertains to the Republican Party and beyond. Bill Maher is a weak and ineffective person who I got to know well during my dinner with him at the White House. He was nervous, scared, and the first words he uttered as he entered the Oval Office were, "Can I have a drink?" It was very endearing, but at the same time, absolutely pathetic. He was much different from what people think, but last night I happened to watch Gavin Newsom, an admittedly low IQ person who says he can't read a speech, is dumb, and essentially incompetent, and he took Bill Maher over the coals. Bill Maher was defenseless and totally deficient. Either he didn't have the knowledge or he choked because Gavin went on and on about how good California is doing, and while it's doing very poorly, having by far the worst year it's ever had, where, for the first time in history, more people are leaving than coming. Bill Maher started by saying that California was doing poorly, only to have Newsom speak for an extended period of time and then lie about the facts. All you have to do is look at what happens in Los Angeles, San Francisco, the horrendous homeless problem all over every street, the railway catastrophe that is billions of dollars over budget and has never been built, the inability to rebuild the 25,000 homes that were destroyed by the fire because he refused to allow water into the street from the southwest. If it weren't for our superstar EPA administrator Lee Zeldin and me, they wouldn't have any homes being built right now. Fox should stop putting this person on. He's not representing us. You look weak, stupid, and ineffective, and I hate seeing that. Don't use Bill Maher any longer as a representative of you. I hate hearing that, Bill Maher said. Bill Maher is a moron, although slightly more talented than Jimmy Kimmel, President Donald J. Trump.
Trump tweet by Kate. Was it fire or just fake? The chat will set it straight. Trump tweet by Kate. That was a Trump tweet read by Kate. Did she Jamingo or was it great? Now the chat decides her fate. That was a Trump tweet read by Kate.
Oh.
Whoops! Hold on. Let me put my camera back on again.
That was fucking the run-on sentences. I run out of air. I'm like, I can't go anymore.
I'm gonna pass out, but I gotta keep typing.
He keeps going and going. I don't know. He must have been taking a wicked shit when he was writing that out. His thumbs must be like.
He's watches. He's like, Melania, do you believe this lying cocksucker?
It's all lies. He's ineffective. That was just so. I just like that.
Give me my phone. I got something to say.
My favorite line is the last one. It said, Bill Maher's a moron, although slightly more talented than Jimmy Kimmel. Like, it just had to be like, Bill Maher sucks, but Jimmy Kimmel's worse.
Bill Maher's a moron. Jimmy Kimmel is worse.
President Donald J. Trump. You can almost hear like the line, like, endorsed by President Donald J. Trump.
Yeah, I can't believe the fact that like he's still trying to run and he's still trying to make it where none of this shit is his fault. So here he is again. This is Newsom again.
You talk about California, we're the envy of the world.
Not.
Envy of the world. People are leaving it. You can't get a fucking U-Haul out of there. They'll pay you. U-Haul will pay you. You to take a U-Haul into fucking California because they're out of them. They can't get enough of them to get out of there.
It's terrible. What a fucking
I've
mess.
been governor. No other developed nation has outperformed our economy. No other state has outperformed the economy of state of California.
People feel that?
They may not feel that in every way, shape, or form, but we dominate in every key industry. We dominate in manufacturing, agriculture, hunting jobs, forestry jobs, more scientists, more Nobel laureates, more researchers, more system of higher education, the finest in the world, more venture capital. You talk about the future, you're talking about California.
They're leaving. All these venture capitalists are leaving.
Nobody's staying.
Elon Musk took his business to Texas. They're all moving to Tennessee and Florida.
All the tech companies are gone. Like, really. And the businesses are closing down. Like, people are getting the fuck out of these cities. They don't want to be there. There's a ton of crime, a ridiculous amount of homelessness, the fucking fires. Money's flying out to who? Not the folks who need it. He keeps going on. It's like, oh, our GDP. You're fucked. You have fucked up your state. It was already kind of fucked, and he finished fucking it.
Right.
He's on round 2 of fucking the dead corpse. You know, all you need is tie a balloon, get well soon. It's just fucked.
They are 100% ruining that state. And I don't know what's going on. The people are still voting for him. That's what cracks me up.
Who votes for that?
Well, listen, anybody that had half a fucking brain moved out of the state already. So who's left? The fucking morons.
Bruce, George.
Sorry, Bruce.
Manuel. I mean, come on, guys.
Bruce, you're one of the good ones. And you know, George, you're one of the good ones.
Yeah.
I get it. Your business is
You
there.
guys are awesome, but like,
I understand that. Again, there's a few that are stuck there. Like if your family, just say you're raising a family there or something like that. And
how do you afford to live there as a family?
I don't know. Again, it's the cities. The cities are what fucking, like Oakland, California.
Yeah, poor Wobbly. I mean, he's out there too.
Yeah, Oakland, California. They're moving business. Like, they're shutting stuff down. It's hysterical because they want to sue businesses for leaving because the shoplifting's so bad. And they're like, you can't leave. We still have more shit to steal.
Yeah, we're going to sue you for not letting us steal shit from you.
Yeah.
Huh?
You racist. We're going to, we still got stuff to steal. What cracks me up is you go into these. This is a God's honest truth. I didn't believe it. Yeah. You go into these stores. Everything's behind glass. You need a key to open everything except sunscreen. Sunscreen, nobody's stealing.
Wonder why. It's winter, so I mean, you know.
Right. It's amazing.
Please, somebody steal the sunscreen.
And anybody.
Any and work boots.
Any of you N-words need some sunscreen?
Yeah, that was good. Black people sunburn. I hate to tell you that. You know that, right?
No, I don't know. It's not my thing. I don't know. And I'm not saying, well, listen. When you make it where it's not a felony to steal $900 worth, anything under $900, they're just going to go in and steal $900.
What? I'll just use my phone and keep tabs like $17, $23, $15. Oh, good. It was under $900. So
yeah. Why should any people bother buying anything? Why don't just go in?
I don't understand.
I don't know, $500 worth of food right out the door.
They do. It's horrifying. I mean, maybe that's a generation how people are raised. You know, and you and I have discussed it, like stealing stuff. Like as a kid, oh my God, my mother would fucking turn me inside out, whooping me. Mm-hmm. You got one too.
Oh yeah.
You know, like you got whoopings, and then you had to bring the shit back. That's
right,
the worst.
And apologize and pay for it. Yeah, here it is. Here's the money, and I got a whooping. I got
a whooping.
Yeah,
you got another whooping probably when you got home. After you did it, your mother still beat you again. Just to remind you.
The thing that I see is that the people in California, the only ones left are the ones that are getting shit. Like they're the ones, like I said, they say, listen, we're taking money from the rich and we're giving it to you. But that's a lie. They're not doing that. They're taking money from the rich and they're keeping it. And they're saying they're giving it to you.
They're giving it to you, all right.
Oh, yeah, they're giving
it's not
to
money.
You. They're giving it to you dry. No lube whatsoever.
No
they're
spit, nothing.
Just nothing.
You're getting it so bad.
45-36.
Oh, stop.
Mike's already writing it down. I don't have to say anything.
Mike's already clipped it. Don't kid yourself. Mike's like, thank you. Fuck. Oh. No,
they're
it's
finding,
I don't even
they're
know
finding they're finding grift and people ripping off the government taxpayer money like it's going out of style. And it's not just
makes
California.
New Jersey look pretty fucking good.
I guarantee you they're doing it in New Jersey too.
Of course they are.
All right.
But
so
we actually have trains though.
And I think it's Republicans and Democrats. I think they're both. I think they're all in on it.
When you have when people are in more than a couple terms, they're bad. They're padding their life. Even at local town levels, people are living a good life.
If we get to it, there's a story that's just breaking from the Daily Wire that'll make your head explode.
Oh my God!
All right, but before we get into all of that, I want to talk about the mayor's race, which is coming up. I think it's this week, or no, it's in June. It's in June. I'm sorry.
I would think it would be June. Yeah.
June 2nd or 3rd or 5th or
the
something.
The LA mayoral race.
Right, but it's the primary. All right.
Right.
So you've got Karen Bass, and I just found out that her last name isn't really Bass. It's really some kind of a Hispanic name.
Why isn't she leading with that? That's interesting.
Okay. And you got Spencer Pratt. Now, Spencer Pratt used to be on a reality show back in the day, about 20 years ago. And from what I don't remember what it was, but he ended up marrying his wife. I can't remember her name either. She's cute blonde. So anyhow, he lost his house in the Palisades fire.
Heidi Montag.
Yes.
They're from the hills. I've never watched it. I have no idea, but okay.
So that was 20 years ago. So they're married, they have kids, they had a house in the Palisades that burnt to the ground. He ended up getting a trailer and put it on his property, and he's going through all the bullshit that you got to do to try to rebuild your house. And California's not making it easy.
Nope.
So basically now he is running ads, and he is doing a fantastic job at this.
He is.
But nobody, the only time you see this is on social media, and nobody it's starting to happen now because he's gaining traction. He's actually second in the polls right now. All right, so here's one of his ads.
This is where Mayor Bass lives. You notice something? Or here, where Nicky Raman's $3 million mansion sits. They don't have to live in the mess they've created where you live. This is where I live. They let my home burn down. I know what the consequences of failed leadership are. That's why I'm running for mayor. For my sons and the rest of us Angelinos that want to stop these corrupt politicians from destroying our city. We are going to get the golden age of Los Angeles back.
Awesome. Awesome ad.
Right. You would
That's
think.
Great.
Good for you.
That would be as many people's how many 25,000 homes burnt down?
Yeah.
All right.
How many have they rebuilt?
None that I know of.
Minimal.
Adam Carolla is down in Malibu, and he's down there reporting on some of that stuff. And he actually had a report the other day with a contractor.
28 homes.
28 homes, 25,000 burnt down, 20. So by the time they get them all rebuilt, it'll be the 300th anniversary of the United States.
Well, it says they face delay due to insurance gaps, high construction costs, and somehow a slow permitting process.
Imagine that.
Why are they not flying? Permits should be flying through. You should, I mean, if it's basic, like I need to wire my house, do it. Give it to them. Why is there so many fees? So much dragging their fucking feet? Because they want the property.
Want the property, and guess who's buying up the property? The
course.
Chinese. Yep, Chinese are buying up the property. All right. So Karen Bass, and she looks like a cartoon character. So they have her. They're doing an interview.
Captain Karen.
They're doing an interview with her, and they asked her about Spencer Pratt.
honestly, before this, I had never heard of Spencer Pratt. So
well, you aren't missing out on anything, so it's okay. But please go on.
Exactly. But the thing I am concerned and feel about him is that I feel like he's exploiting the grief of people in the Palisades, and I think that's reprehensible. That's the main thing, and I think he is about his own celebrity. He's famous now again.
Yeah, and I want to talk about this for just a second, though, right? Because these fires were so tragic, and they most certainly are something that is top of mind for you as the mayor of LA. But the way that Pratt's going about trying to, I really haven't heard a proposal for a solution or a remedy on being able to fix these problems for him. I've just kind of heard a lot of just inflammatory rhetoric.
Oh my God. Are you kidding? I love how she's like, well, he's just playing on the feelings of yes, they want their fucking homes. They want to go back to where they were and build their lives. And Karen Bass is like, fuck yous all. I don't know. I've never heard of them.
I caused this. Me and my governor, Gavin Newsom, we caused this. All right. Now it's all burnt down.
That is not Kennedy.
It might be by design. I don't know that, but it sounds kind of fishy that she skedaddled out of the country, and the deputy mayor, he was on house arrest because I think he started a fire somewhere. He was on because he was vandalized something, so he was on house arrest. He had an ankle
that guy
bracelet
they caught? Didn't they catch somebody who set the fires?
Again, you don't know. It's silence. Like the silence. The media in Los Angeles and all around, nobody's covering this.
That's so interesting.
So Spencer Pratt, he's been on Rogan. He talked to Rogan. He's going on podcasts now. He's getting out there.
He's doing what Trump did. Get on all the podcasts.
Exactly. And he's starting to gain popularity, and people are listening to him. So Shane McShane says, and the area just happened to be, what's that word? Intricate to the 2028 Olympics. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that, because I saw that word and I said, nope, I don't know how to.
John's brain went, It's indoors.
So,
Indeed.
okay, the only reason that Spencer Pratt is famous is because of him being on the Hill. And so now the media is attacking him. Right. Because he's starting to gain, he's second in the polls right now. He's in front of Karen Bass. They have another Democratic Socialist Party brown person is in the lead by 33%. Then Spencer, then Karen Bass. She's a third. So this is. So now their media is attacking him too. So, and I love this guy. He is almost like, he's Trump-like.
He doesn't give a shit. That's why. Because he wants his family.
No, he's
he
got great answers.
Home. No, that's what I mean. He doesn't give a shit. He's going to say it. Yeah.
So here, he's being interviewed.
What do you think, you're known as a reality TV star. Do you think that is, in your campaign for Los Angeles mayor to run the biggest city in California, is that a label that you embrace? Is that hurtful to your campaign, or does it help, you think?
The reality, pun intended, is that was from 20 years ago. And if we look at what Karen Bass was doing 20 years ago, she was in Cuba learning how to make bombs with the people that would then go bomb Capitol Hill. So if we're looking at backgrounds, I'm pretty proud of what I was doing at 20 on reality television, even though it was, I may not have been the most likable character. It was still TV versus trying to destroy America and going to Cuba 20 times and praising Fidel Castro. So against my opponent, my background's pretty strong.
Well, I don't think he can do worse. Can he? Really, no. California, how are you holding up? How is LA holding up right now? Not well. Not well.
Well, first of all, once he gets in there, they will try to destroy him. They'll ruin his family. They'll ruin. They'll try to put him in jail. I wouldn't be surprised if they found something on his computer to get him arrested. These people, they're not fucking around. They're not. These people. Look what they did to Trump.
They don't want to lose the city. They don't.
Trump has $1 billion to protect himself legally. Like he's got lawyers and stuff like that. Spencer doesn't have any of that stuff.
Well, I'm sure that he will get some Trump backing, And I'm sure that there will be some campaign money slid his way by a lot of different organizations that will be able to collect on that behalf. And I think he will probably do well. Hopefully he makes it through the primaries. So, because that's really what needs to happen.
So here's what really needs to happen. Whenever that primary is, if he gets over 50%, he's the mayor. There's not even an election. He just becomes the mayor.
How does that work?
I don't know. That's how California does their elections.
That's really weird, right?
Yeah. If he gets 50%, he's the mayor. So I'm told. I don't know this for a fact, but this is what I'm hearing.
That's weird.
So then they bring in this socialist because Karen
Gotta have a socialist.
Bass is getting her ass kicked. So now what they're trying to do, they're trying to bring her in. The Democratic Socialists, I don't even know how to say her name. She always backed Karen Bass. Now all of a sudden she's running against her. Why?
Well, because they know Karen Bass ain't going to get it. So she's probably getting money from Cuba. So Bruce, there's no primary from the mayor. The election is November. Then what are they talking about for June?
I don't know. Hold on. So there's no primary for mayor. The election is in November. What are they talking about then? Why is there no primary for mayor? All right. So then I'm confused. So
I know it says the mayoral election. Hang on. Okay. It says incumbent Karen Bass, Spencer Pratt, Nithya Raman Noodle, and 13 others are running in the nonpartisan primary for mayor on June 2nd, 2026.
Mm-hmm.
So that's I don't understand.
I don't understand,
California
Bruce.
works. So I need. Okay, so hang on. Bruce says June is the primary for the other states, other offices in state and Congress.
Well, what are we doing here? I think.
Then why?
Are you sure about this, Bruce? Again, I know you live in the state, and I'd love to be able to
Chat GPT.
see what's going on here. But
okay.
All right. So while you're doing that, let me just play another little ad here. I don't know if this is the same one or not. Let's see.
I live here, losers. I'm a socialist multimillionaire. Together we destroyed the city. While you work hard all day and pay the highest taxes. We go to fancy cocktail parties. We are both communists that let this city turn to shit. Vote for one of us and Los Angeles is fucked.
Oh my God.
Grifty losers.
Grifty losers. Okay. All right. Says all right. They have weird timing of it. It said the mayor, currently Karen Bass, is elected every 4 years in LA, with elections held in even numbered years. So we don't give a shit about San Francisco. Okay. It says there's no single. Okay.
We really should have studied this a little. I should have.
I didn't realize that, because in other states you have primaries and then they go on for the general election.
All right. So here's why.
Bruce says we do not have open primaries.
All right. So put a pin in that, because here is Spencer talking about the misinformation and disinformation that are going out to voters, and maybe this is where I got fucked up. Hold on. Here we go. Whoops. Hold on. Why don't I bring the video up so you can see what's going on?
I just wanted to share how happy I am to be out here with Mayor Karen Bass, and I couldn't be prouder to work alongside her.
Well, let me just say, Nithya, we've been working together for a year, so we have to continue this work together, and we can't stop now. So you got that ballot, fill it out.
Let me give you some inside baseball. Guys, Nithya Raman is conspiring with Karen Bass. Remember when Nithya shocked everyone and jumped into the mayor's race at the last minute, inexplicably just days after endorsing Karen? Why would she do that? Why isn't Karen upset? Why do they never attack each other? Because Karen saw that I was a serious threat and she made Nithya jump in the race to block me out from the number 2 slot. But now—
All right, so
that's exactly it. It's to jam it up. So here's the thing. Nonpartisan primary election. So all candidates run on the same ballot, no party. It's a nonpartisan system. Voters choose a candidate. If a candidate gets more than 50%, then they win, like you'd said earlier. If there's no one majority, the top 2 move along. So this chick is here to split the vote. She's Ross Perot-ing the election.
Yeah, but I would think that she's taking votes away from Karen Bass. So all right, hold on, here we go.
Because what people will do is they'll vote for. They're like, well, Karen Bass sucks. Maybe this chick is better.
Oh, so that
than
they'll vote
this guy. Yeah, because what they'll do is it'll stretch it out. So.
But it gets even worse. Listen to this.
Lock me out from the number 2 slot. But now I've shot past Bass, so now you have Karen Bass operatives trying to trick you and steal back votes by telling you that they actually, if you want Spencer to win, you have to vote for Bass.
A vote for Bass on June 2nd puts Bass in the runoff against Pratt, and then we can push for Spencer Pratt to win the matchup and become mayor. So we have to vote Karen Bass in June.
Wow.
Keep Rahman out of the top 2, and then we all push for a Pratt win in November.
Karen Bass burned my community down, and I'm still voting for her because at least she believes in private housing. If I can back Karen Bass, you can too. But right now, we all need to push Karen Bass forward.
Wrong.
All right, so if you're listening to this and you don't get it and you don't see it, they've got this white suburbanite woman all dressed up and saying, what we have to do is if we want Spencer, we have to vote for Karen. So this way he gets to be I don't even know what she's talking about. But again, if you see that and you don't see anything else, you believe that shit because she looks like, she's right out of Central Casting. All right, so.
Cody says she looks like melanoma.
Yeah.
She's very, okay, she looks like she would have been on the Hills. Like she looks like she could have been on that show, and she's like the right age of the people who would watch that show.
And she's
if they're
believable.
if they're able to come out with nonsense like this, Spencer Pratt needs to get his shit together I mean, this chick's sitting in her, as they do, sitting in their car, like this is what you should do, and he's sitting in his car as they do. It makes no sense. He needs to get his word out, and what this is like going to confuse the voters. This is what this is all about.
This is why we're playing it on our podcast to our tens of listeners, and 2 of them are in California.
Fast forward. Wrong. I need every vote, every step of the way. We are dealing with a cartel.
One thing please, Spencer, stop with the fucking music. It's too loud. Yeah, stop with your fucking music.
Here. It's going to be an uphill battle the whole way. They're losing the messaging war. Nothing is working. So they think this fake Machiavellian shtick will work on you. You're being played. Nithya never goes after Bass. She always pushes these impotent, nebulous criticisms like, we're failing in the city.
The city can't keep streetlights on. Fiscally irresponsible decision making. The city has cut capacity.
Who criticizes themselves in a campaign, not their opponent. Are you guys paying attention? She's taking advantage of all her DSA supporters and using them. Say what you want about Reverend Ray Wong. We disagree on a lot, but I respect her because she's at least authentic. She's the only real true believer among my opponents and actually lives by the DSA mantra. Nithya is just a crony like Karen. She will abandon all her supporters and drop out of the race or just sandbag it after doing all the blocking and tackling for Bass in the primary. She even recently told CBS that she's going to retire from politics after this campaign.
Rahman says this will be her last political campaign.
You are being scammed. Vote Pratt in the primary. Tell your friends vote Pratt today. Tell your parents to vote Pratt today. Tell your barista to vote Pratt today. Tell everyone you see to vote Pratt today. No political games, no tricks, no strategies. Just vote for who you want to win.
I got to
vote
tell
Pratt,
you.
vote often.
Yeah, exactly.
Bring it home. Land the plane. He went on a little too long, but I understand. I understand his rage. He just needs to repeat that message, but it's always the music. It's always that goddamn music.
Yeah. So Karen Bass, hang on one second before you put anything up. So Karen Bass, hang on one second. Go ahead. You go. All right, go ahead.
No, I wasn't putting anything up at all. I don't know what you were saying.
I thought you said hold on.
Go ahead.
All right. So now in California, the homeless are cutting down the streetlights and taking the scrap metal and the copper, and they're selling it. So now there's all these street lights that are out, and all traffic lights are out. Awesome. So what does Karen Bass want to do? She wants to tax instead of getting rid of the people and put them in jail for doing this. She's taxing all the people so they can put it back up again. And you need to shut the fuck up and just pay up. Hang on one second. Here she is again.
So
what we are doing with our 60,000 streetlights, that has no impact on the city's general fund.
60,000. They cut down 60,000 streetlights.
Well, they've got like 8 cops now. Like, there's no cops.
Maybe
because they've handicapped the cops that are there.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they burn some of them. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Maybe a bunch of them burn up in the fires. Who knows? But either way, they're both her fault.
Yeah.
And as long as voters support the street lighting assessment, we will be able to replace all 200,000 lights as needed in the city.
Wait a minute. Didn't she say
Didn't she say 60,000?
Hold
Go
up.
back.
Wait a minute. Let's go back.
That has no impact on the city's general fund. And as long as voters support the street lighting assessment, we will be able to replace all
Wait a minute. I could have sworn
I'm
she
not
said,
understanding this.
Hold on. Here we go. Let's start
Play
from the beginning.
So what we are doing with our 60,000 streetlights, that
60,000.
has
That-
no
what, that are
impact
left?
on the city's general fund. And as long as voters support the street lighting assessment, we will be able to replace all 200,000 lights as needed in the city. Something long overdue.
Time to learn math from a
mathin'.
black guy, I guess.
Math ain't mathin'. I don't understand. She just said 60,000 lights, and now she said all 200,000 lights.
Right.
All
It's
right,
insane.
Oh, here you go. Bob says paper towel math. 6 streetlights equals 16 streetlights. Kind of. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
apparently. That's
Idiot
nuts.
woman.
How do you vote? So they're creating another tax for the streetlights that should be part of the city fund. Where the fuck is the money? Where's any money in the city? Gone.
I got one better for
Silly
you.
question.
So
Okay.
here, Spencer's back, and he's
Guess
going to
who's
talk
back?
to you about how happy, like the way that the Democrats in Los Angeles, they basically rub your nose in how they're wasting money, and they happy dance through it like they're doing a good job. So here's Spencer Pratt again.
Hey, Los Angeles, are you aware that socialists in LA city government are stealing your money?
We just finished doing a tour of the site with the Bureau of Engineering, the Bureau of Contract Administration, and our contractors to check out the installation of the 16 new modular homes that will include 64 interim housing beds. Northeast
16 homes
Right.
that will have 64 beds. All right, we got right. So let's get the mathing right now.
New Beginnings was only possible because my team and I worked to get a grant from the state, $16 million to build 64 new beds in Council District 1 of interim housing.
$16 million for 64. 16 houses. Each one of these things cost $1 million. And she's happy about that. Modular homes, $1 million a piece. If I'm not, if my mathin's mathin'.
I can't even. What?
All right, here you
It was
go.
only possible because my team and I worked to get a grant from the state, $16 million to build 64 new beds in Council District 1 of interim housing.
I'm sorry, what? $16 million for 64 beds?
$16 million to build 64 new beds?
That's $250,000 per bed. So let's forget the fact that the DEA reports that 90% of the homeless population in LA are hardcore criminal drug users.
Especially in Los Angeles, there's a lot of it. How many people are using illicit drugs in the homeless community? I would say it's incredibly high.
20%, 30%.
Of the overall problem?
Yeah.
Over 90%.
And let's pretend for a second that these people just had some medical bills come in all at once that made them lose their job, and that they're a single mom and they just need to float 3 to 6 months of paychecks to get back on their feet, 3 to 6 months of the median income, like $15,000 to $25,000. We're spending $250,000 per bed. You could just give them that money and they'd be set for 5 years. What the hell are we doing?
Jesus Christ.
That's bonkers. How? Gee, why is California in such debt?
Right. And these
What?
morons will go and actually vote them back in again. That's what's killing me.
It's
I
a
don't know.
cycle. It's a cycle of fucking morons. A
Mhm.
cycle of morons. Communist morons.
All right, so let's move out of California. Let's go to
So-
Ohio.
Let's
all right.
all. Okay.
So I put this up just in the last couple minutes, Duchess. You didn't get a chance to see this. The Daily Wire's got an investigation going. They found out that, again, migrants are billing taxpayers billions to hang out with their own families in Ohio.
Nice.
So this guy, Luke Rosniak, who works for the Daily Wire, he found out through when Doge was working, they were able to release records. And some actual journalists went in and started looking at these records. And what do you think they found? Oh, amazing. Fraud. So here's what's going on. The state has a Medicare waiver that lets it spend federal money on what they call personal care services, like housekeeping, companionships, conversation. Ohio is now burning through more than $1 billion a year in this category alone. The twist is that a lot of people getting paid through this program are billing the government and spending time with their own relatives. And when Rosniak started pulling the thread, they found out that a single office building in Columbus had 94 of these medical companies registered to it. The building alone pulled in $66 million in taxpayers' money. Ohio's governor is now promising prosecutions and say that the final number is going to be a lot bigger than anyone expected.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like Pritzker's looking into it and Tim Walz is looking into it. Yeah. Yeah. They're going to get far. I don't buy any of that bullshit. They got caught. They're like, oh, we're going to have an investigation. Sure you will. Sure. Sure. Go fuck yourselves.
Everywhere you turn. Everywhere you turn.
Everybody's grifting. Like, you know what it is? There's just, we have so much here. And it's not like people haven't worked hard for what they have. I mean, I don't begrudge a soul. Millionaires, billionaires, if they've worked for that money, it is what it is. Some people they fucking hit it just right. And Jeff Bezos, I'm pretty sure when he was selling books out of his garage, he didn't think he'd be, where he is now, right? Sending rockets to the fucking moon and all that bullshit. And then you got people whose just lives is just grifting and just sucking money off of everything, coming up with all these schemes. Like,
no wonder.
They put so much work into it. Like, Jesus Christ.
No wonder.
What am I doing wrong?
We don't have enough money to do
anything.
Right. No wonder they just keep taxing. New Jersey. She says she ran on affordability, and the first thing she did when she came in was raise taxes.
Thanks.
How's that working out?
Yeah. We're killing it. Thanks. Thanks. Yeah.
Bruce was whining and crying today that he went to the grocery store and he almost had a fucking heart attack because of the price of groceries.
Oh,
yeah,
coupon.
because why? Because the money is they devalued the money. They have to devalue the money. So it's going to be interesting because you got J.D. Vance. J.D. Vance was from Ohio.
Yes.
He was the senator of Ohio. So let's see if he sinks his teeth in here or does he have people in there to protect? I don't know. My buddy, Vivek Ramaswamy, he's running for governor of Ohio, and the governor of Ohio right now is a Republican, and this is still going on under his nose. How did this happen? How did this happen? Who's paying
it's always
attention?
happened. Nobody is. They're all taking a piece of the pie. I find it.
And they can't stop it because independent journalists like Nick Shirley and now the Daily Wire are now going in there and they're exposing this, and they're exposing it on YouTube. And people are watching this on YouTube, and then they're sharing it on social media. And then finally, after it gets bad enough, the mainstream media gets in there and they kind of report on it, but then they don't report on it. Then they discredit Nick Shirley. Then in California, what does California do? California makes a law where you're not allowed to look into fraud and abuse.
Wasn't it the guy getting investigated? His wife is the one who fucking created the law?
Yeah.
Or at least put up the bill for it? Fuck you.
So it's amazing. Again, I don't know why. Shooting near Vance's motorcade. Yeah. They're going to go after Vance.
There was an attempt, someone to try to get into the White House today, apparently.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. That's attempt number 5. This is the 5th attempt.
I don't know if it's, I don't know what it is. There was a shooting, hold on. This afternoon, there was a shooting near the White House, but I don't know. I don't have details. So
go to Fox News.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I know.
All right, everybody, let's get into this. You know what? I think we'll hold this story for. Let's hold this story for Wednesday because we are going to be. Duchess can't be here on Thursday, so we're going to do Wednesday instead.
Yes.
Because I'm not doing a show without Duchess. I was
Okay, so
talking
hang on.
today, and I said, "Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Duchess."
No, I pulled some information, just a little quick. It says officer shot man who opened fire near the Washington Monument. So he's carrying a gun in the vicinity of the White House.
Okay.
And he was shot by law enforcement. He said they saw him in the White House complex, saw the imprint of the gun on him. They followed him, and then I guess apparently he fired at the officers. He tried to run away, and they're like, pew, pew.
Did he? Is he alive?
He is alive. Apparently, a bystander was also shot
Whoops.
by the suspect. Friendly fire.
I am sorry.
Investigators believe he was struck by the suspect. Okay. And but they had to lock it down. So it was apparently journalists that were outside in the briefing room. Everybody brought him in. Yeah, they brought him in, and Trump continued as Trump's like, no, it'll be fine. You know, and he kept going. So
we have our law enforcement officers out there. They're doing a wonderful job, an amazing job, the best job ever.
Missed again.
Missed me.
Yeah.
Did you ever see that one where after Reagan was had that assassination attempt, and he's sitting there, and there was a loud bang as he was talking, and he jumps, and then he just went outside. He goes, "Missed me," and then started with the speech again.
Yeah, he was pretty quick on that. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, that's what I liked about Reagan.
Yeah, and then he conveniently forgot everything because he got like Biden. You know, Biden got like him, I guess.
Hey, listen, man.
Forgetting.
Once you get to a certain age, it really starts to drop off. It's amazing how it starts to drop off. Before we get away from the Medicaid fraud,
yes.
When I was in the hospital with my, when I couldn't figure out what was wrong with my heart, but it wasn't my heart, it was my head. They kept coming in and saying to me, "Can we get you some, we got state assistants where they can come in, they can do your laundry, they can make you a meal, you can,
Yeah,
and
like
I'm
a home
like,
health care worker. Yeah.
right. And they like, you qualify for this, do you want that?" And I'm like, "No, it's okay. I don't want that because I can still take care of myself. And I don't want to sit there, somebody, if I
take
do
it from
that,
somebody else who needs it. Yeah.
somebody else who needs it, I can still get around. Look, I can still pay for a cleaning lady twice a month. Every 2 weeks she comes in and gives the place a scrubbing. I still do my own
critiques
dishes.
you on your paper towel usage.
Yes.
Well, I like that it's your daughter. I think that's, it's.
I never told that story. Shh.
Yes, you did.
Did I tell that story?
Yes, you did.
I told that on the air here? Or on the podcast?
Yeah, I'm
What
pretty
am I,
sure
an
you did.
idiot? Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I did. That's all right.
I could swear you did.
All right.
All right. Well,
Anyhow, I can see where some of these states where, these agencies come in and they try to get you to do this so they can build a state for this stuff. And I can see where they would make money doing this. It's amazing. I don't want to do that because I feel that people should, if you can do it, you should still do it. I don't know. And then people that can't, they should be able to get those kind of services.
I think if you're capable, absolutely you should do it. Maybe someone comes in to help you eventually, but yeah, if you're able to motor around and keep yourself moving and grooving, but I think once you can't drive and once you can't leave your home, that's probably when you need to start taking advantage of those services, And look, when I did that Meals on Wheels thing, and there were the houses that I went to, those folks were not leaving the house. Not at all.
Right.
And it's sad, so.
Yeah. Today I went upstairs and I made I made a big thing of, I'm into this clean eating now. And I got to be honest with you.
Really? Did the Whopper clean you out? Now you're into clean eating? Okay.
Every once in a while you're going to go out and have a Whopper or something like that, But, most of the time, instead of going out all the time,
right?
I'm trying to make stuff that I can eat. And, I'm enjoying this. Unless they are really hot caretakers. Where'd that come from? You know what? They never are. They never are really hot caretakers. I would imagine.
Well, in New Jersey, they're usually Dominican. They're usually Dominican or Trinidadian or something like that.
Hello,
Yeah.
Mr. John. Mr. John, how are you doing today, Mr. John? Did you shit your pants? No, I did not. Okay, good. We like it when you don't shit your pants. Okay, I will try to clean this up over here. But John, hold on.
That's not
But
Cody.
John, I know.
It's okay.
That's how I'm reading it. Don't you want a light bulb headed African to clean your house just like our forefathers had?
Oh, Jose. Good Lord. Sparky has a left turn question for you.
Okay.
What page are you on in your Bible reading? Insert cricket noise here.
Yeah. I'm trying, you know what? I'm trying to remember because I didn't, I haven't
What was the last
listened-
story?
I haven't listened since, it was not David and Goliath. It was something. Fuck. I listened to it. It's the first thing I listened to in the morning. It's, I'm on page 666 of the Bible. I don't want to look at my app. I could look at my app and it would tell you which was the last episode, but I don't remember it right now.
Are you listening every day?
I was. I
Ish?
didn't listen Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Oh,
So
God,
I'm backed
might
up.
Smite you.
Yeah. Like eating a block of cheese right now, I'm backed up. But they're only like a half an hour, so I can sit down and listen to a couple of them. I've had that happen where I've caught up.
Oh, that's good.
But I got to be honest with you. I like the Father Murphy reading them. It kind of, I don't read them anymore. I just listen to him read them. I was reading along, but I'm not doing that anymore. I spent $110
Are you
on
listening while you're doing something else?
No. So when I wake up in the morning,
So you sit and put the AirPods in or your headphones on and
I
just
listen
close your
out of
eyes
the
and
phone,
listen?
the speakers in the phone. I just listen to the speakers in the phone. I just listen to it. It's like 20 minutes. And then sometimes, and I don't like this, sometimes he explains the reading to you. I don't need him to explain shit to me.
I get it. It's fine. Next.
Right. And then he's got a message for something else. But no.
Oh, you got to read it. No, people listening don't know what that.
Go ahead.
The question from Jose is, John, have you got to the story where this lady Mary did anal?
I have not. I've not gotten to that story yet. Right. Okay. Before
That gets me.
Go ahead.
Okay. Hold on. Sparky says you listen while you empty your poop bucket.
No.
Bruce says it was the parable of the loaves and the Whoppers.
Loaves and the Whoppers.
I'm gonna mark that. And Bud
Hold
Vogers is I have it marked. Don't worry.
Okay.
Is fond of Mother May I.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Go ahead, mock me. Go ahead, mock me for trying to better myself. Go ahead, all of you.
All of yous.
All of you. All right, so I
Do
want to
better
talk.
if you can.
I want to talk to the listeners about what's going to happen June 1st.
You're gonna talk to him. Okay.
Talk.
What are we doing?
On June 1st, we're going away from Twitch. We're not doing Twitch anymore. We are.
You guys have been warned.
Yeah, because that's not where our audience is. Our audience is either on Facebook with the olds or over on Twitch. Now, here's the problem. Facebook, they're a bunch of twats. So in other words, if we play any kind of music or we play something, the first thing to do is they either mute it or take it down. So what we're going to do with our Facebook page, please go to facebook.com/boomerbunker on facebook.com/boomerbunker. Go to our Facebook page and please subscribe. And so what we're going to do is we're going to put up some shorts there. But I'm going to live stream on YouTube, Rumble, and X. Starting the 1st. So we'll be telling you about this. So
You guys are on YouTube. I've seen you there.
Right. To be honest with you, the only reason we're really still on Twitch is because most of the people that Zane trained to use Twitch still are using Twitch. So we're just going to have to move them over to Rumble or YouTube. That's all. Go make an account. Make a special account on YouTube. Don't use your real name or whatever. Yeah. And go over to YouTube, and then you can listen to the Boomer
Connect
Bunker
it right to your. You can connect it right to your Google profile. It's very easy.
And
if you don't
put it on
want,
your
create
phone.
another one.
Right. And put it on your phone, and that way you're driving home, you can still watch there and
you can
and
watch
do
it in
whatever
the
you need.
app, and it'll be fine.
Thank you. Yes, let's do that.
All right. So again, we will share this out. We'll remind everybody, but you have 4 weeks to get yourself an X account, get yourself a YouTube account, get yourself a Rumble account.
The problem with X is the messaging. The messaging, you can't message. You can't get in the chat.
If you want to chat, it's Rumble or YouTube.
Exactly.
That's it, folks.
And we love the chat. The chat's the best. We have the best chatters. I don't care what anybody says. They're amazing. They make the show so much better. Although
that's true. Although, I mean, with the dad jokes, maybe.
They didn't help me much with the dad jokes today. Any plans for Juneteenth? I don't think so.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's one of our streaming days, is it?
No. I don't even know what day it is. I don't really care.
Oh, it's a Tuesday. Well, hang on. That's May. Hold on.
What is Juneteenth?
Juneteenth is a Friday, so sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it the 18th of June? When is it?
Juneteenth? I thought it was the 19th, actually.
It might be. Bruce says, don't be Zane trained. Yeah, don't be Zane trained. Screw him.
Cody goes, I'm on YouTube, not doing Rumble, though.
Why? Hold on. I don't understand why you wouldn't do Rumble, Cody. Rumble's one of your free speech platforms.
Yeah, they don't take shit down there.
They like to platform your Republicans and not those commie Chinese like YouTube. YouTube is owned by Google, which is owned by Alphabet, which is, you guessed it, the Chinese. And you know what we like to say here on the Boomer Bunker? Fuck China. So anyhow.
There you go. John Budbugger says, torpedo the Twitch account by yelling the hard R. No. We will not. We will just fade it away. We will we can just put a note on the account, say no longer streaming here, find us here.
Or we could just do another thing and not do anything with the account. Or just delete the account. Like it was never there.
If you want to delete all the stuff off it, that's fine.
They deleted it in 7 days. They deleted it themselves.
Oh, that's right, because you don't pay for anything there. Not shading. You just don't.
Yeah, I don't pay for this stuff over there.
Okay.
Right.
Do what you want. Whatever.
And here's the other thing. Even if I was going to pay for the stuff there, you okay over there? Is you being invaded?
It was the neighbor across the street with his very loud car.
Okay. Even if we paid for it, it only stays up 30 days. So fuck Twitch. That's for streamers.
Okay. YouTube has an app. Alphabet is an American conglomerate. Well, Rumble
has an app too. You nitwit. Rumble has an app. Oh, you know what? Maybe it doesn't have an app for Android phones. I bet you it does.
Ew. It probably does.
Yeah. I'm not one of those iPhone users. I use an Android.
Yeah. Did you hear that car?
I heard it. It sounded like a plane buzzed the building.
So it's a police officer for a neighboring town, and he has a souped up Ford Explorer. So I don't know what he put on it to make it sound like that, but yeah.
One of the police officers across the street here, he has a souped up Mustang, and like 1 o'clock in the morning when he leaves, sometimes he leaves out of here and he lays on it, and he goes out of here, and I'm like, son of a bitch. But want to wake me up. All right,
whatever.
Let's get into voicemails, Duchess.
Let's do it.
All right, here is Dean.
Okay.
Hey, peeps. Always Dean. Here's a question for you, per your request, Duchess. What's the difference between Jesus and a picture of Jesus?
What's the difference between Jesus and a picture of Jesus? Picture of Jesus.
I don't know. The holes don't bleed or something. I don't know.
There's only one hole to hang a picture, I think.
The picture you can hang with one nail.
Here we
We're
go.
both right. Well, we both had a hole.
we were in
both
there.
laughing about holes. Ha ha. Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. Here's Half Black Neil.
Yo, what's up, my jigaboos? Half Black Neil.
Gross.
What is the hardest part of rollerblading?
What's the hardest part of rollerblading? That one I don't know. Duchess? Well, for me, it's my ankles. I have weak ankles.
telling your parents that you're gay.
Oh, telling your parents that you're gay. All right.
That's terrible. Okay.
That's a good dad joke.
There you go.
All right. And here is Half Wetback Jose.
Nice.
Yeah, Boomer Bunker. It's Half Wetback Jose.
Hey.
So I heard Juan say he wants us to go with the more dad jokes. Well, that's fine. I remember one time I was working at this company as a custodial engineer, and I just didn't feel good, and I was hiding from my boss. And he opened up this closet where I was hiding, and he said, "What the hell are you doing here?" And I said, "Supplies." All right, have a good day.
See, Duchess, Duchess actually laughs at these jokes.
That made me laugh. I don't know, that one caught me funny. Supplies.
All right. We will be back in 2 days, Wednesday.
Wednesday. Sparky, Wednesday.
Wednesday at 6:30. And
we appreciate it. I apologize again for my work schedule. I do not have control of that. Let's just say I'm not happy about it, but it is what it is.
It is what it is, right?
I'm available for hire.
Don't say that.
There are salary requirements.
I was going to say, don't say that.
There are requirements.
Yeah.
Ken says another great show. Thank you, Ken.
Thank you, Ken. I appreciate it. All right, everybody. We'll be back in 2 days. And, love you, miss you. And Duchess, say goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Boomer Bunker. We'd love for you to become a bunker dweller and join us live. Catch our live streams every Monday and Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, Rumble, and Twitch. If you've just found us, be sure to follow or subscribe on Apple Podcast, Spotify, or your favorite podcast app so you never miss a new episode. And hey, you're there, do us a solid. Share the show, tell a friend, and leave a review. It really helps. For show updates, shenanigans, and general tomfoolery, follow us on social media. All the links are in the show notes or simply visit boomerbunker.com. And we'd love to hear from you. Got something to say? Shoot us an email at theboomerbunker@gmail.com or send a text or leave a voicemail by calling or texting 856-477-1935.
The Boomer Bunker Podcast.
The Boomer Bunker.